Hello everyone. In this video we are going to repair our cabin door molding on our 18-year-old BAYLINER 285. Stay tuned and here we go. Okay, hello everyone. Here we are at the boat again with another little project for our BAYLINER. And if you notice this little section right here, it's all busted off throughout the years. This is fall down on this piece here and it's just chipped off the plastic off of that, and this is what's holding our cabin door in place. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this off and replace it with an aluminum C-channel that should last way longer than this one. And here you go. Okay, for now we're just taking off the screws, getting ready to pull that old C-channel made of plastic that is easy to break. Okay, so after we removed all the screws, what we did here is we have a knife and we're going to run it down between the door jamb and the plastic molding, so that way we could make it come apart. And then we have to clean the surface to make sure that everything is working well before we actually screw the new piece back on the door jamb. Okay, what we're doing here is putting the old plastic one on top of the new one, and we're just going to mark every single hole there to get the hole exactly where it's at and match the same ones we have on the boat there. All right. Okay, we're now ready to open the holes where we have the marks at. Okay, the next thing we're doing is we're using a little punch here, a spring punch, and we're gonna put it on the marks and click it a few times so we can make an indentation on there so that the drill bit won't veer off on the metal. Okay, the next thing we're doing here is countersinking each hole so that the screw head fits in there and it seats well and a little bit flusher than it was doing before. So we're going to do the next ones. After drilling all the holes, we are now ready to cut the length of the new piece to match the same length of the old piece we took off. After we cut the length, we are using a file to file down all the edges that are sharp. Make sure you do that to the cut and all the little holes you did all the way down the aluminum angle. We are now using an electric sander to round off all the ends on the top and on the bottom of the aluminum piece. Okay, now that we round off the ends, we just take a little file and clean off the edges, take off all the sharpness on the inside here, and that's all. I think it looks pretty good. It's not gonna cut anyone. Do the same thing on the other end as well. I think that's perfect. And now we're ready to install. See how that works. Okay, what we're doing here is taking off the old silicone that was on here. I'm going to apply some new coat of silicone. And what we're using to take it off is regular wood chisel, just to make sure to take it all off. And then afterwards, we're going to use a little bit of acetone to clean the surface, and then we're ready to apply the new coat of silicone or caulking, and then we're done. So we're using acetone to be able to clean the edge of the excess of the silicone that was there. Alright, we're all done cleaning the whole surface here. Everything looks clean. Now we're ready to apply the new C channel. So, important thing before you start cutting, grinding, whatever you need to do, eyewear. Eye protection is very important, so keep that in mind. And we're going to go ahead and install this now. Alright, here's a little pointer. Once you put this in place, you got to make sure that this piece here is not going to hit the new aluminum channel. And in this case, it doesn't really touch it, but it's right close to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off that little line right there, just for it to miss it and not have any problems when it comes down and hitting that there and then cracking the fiberglass top here. So we'll be back with that cut in a few minutes. Alright, so we're tightening up each and every screw from top to bottom. And what we did is we added a washer in between, one of the finish washers in between, and there's a little space here. And it doesn't matter that we don't have any caulking behind here, because the water comes down through here and it goes down this direction, so it doesn't matter if we sealed that or not. And I believe it's better, because that way you can breathe and not have water sitting in there corroding or providing mildew and all that. So I think this will work better. And before I put the screws in, what I did is I added the caulking on each hole, so that way when we feed the screw, that hole is sealed, so water won't go into each hole. And all we're doing now is just tightening each one. And we're completed. Now let's go ahead and try the door. Okay, here's a little bit comparison before and after. This is what we had there before, and this is what we have now. Big difference. This has been broken for many years, and finally I got to fix it up and make it stronger and better. And that's it. Completed. Perfect job. on my BAYLINER 285 SB. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to visit our merch store and get your favorite t-shirt, and you'll be part of Keys Boating Channel family. Thank you so much for your support. Now is a good time to click on that red subscribe button below so you won't miss our next video.